Now moving on to step 5, building inbound links and authority. So once your pages are built out and optimized for SEO, it's going to be links to your website and to those pages that really determine your placement in Google search results. In other words, if you want to make SEO, search engine optimization, very simple, it really consists of two components. One, optimizing your website for SEO, so building out pages for your different services, and then making sure the different elements like the title tags, the H1 tags, and so forth are optimized. The second component of effective SEO is your off-page strategy. And that's really building quality and relevant links to your financial advisor site. So, and this really, everyone is doing the on-page optimization, but it's really those companies who set themselves apart with the link building. And again, you want to make sure that you have quality and relevant links. And so there are a lot of different ways you can think about that, go about that, but you want to make sure that your website is getting backlinks from relevant sources. So if you are a firm that specializes in estate planning, but you have a backlink from a website that sells Gucci bags or Cialis or something, that's obviously not relevant to your business. And Google sees that, and they're going to definitely red flag your site for those types of backlinks. Then again, you also want to make sure that those are quality backlinks. So one thing that Google looks at when ranking websites is their domain authority. And your authority is a rating that Google gives your website. And the way you improve that authority is getting backlinks from authoritative websites. So let's say you're a Chicago-based financial advisory firm, and you have a backlink from one of the local news stations or from a Chicago publication, their website. That looks really good in Google's eyes, and you're definitely going to reap the benefits of that. But let's say let's go back to Chicago financial advisory firm. You have a backlink from some very low quality website based out of China or India or somewhere. Um, First of all, those links probably aren't relevant, but those are very low quality backlinks. And so again, those are going to be red flags in Google's eyes, and your site will be punished in the rankings for that. And lastly, if this still doesn't hasn't you still haven't caught on to this, the best way to think about a backlink strategy for your website and what you should be doing, think about the internet as a neighborhood, or as a neighborhood. Let's just stay with that example. And let's say that your website, it's in you're looking to move in to some neighborhood. You want it to move into a neighborhood that has good links and quality links and relevant links. So your website, if it has those good quality links those that are relevant, it's going to be in a good link neighborhood. But let's say it has spammy links, links from websites selling Viagra, for example, or it has low quality backlinks. Google is going to place it in a bad link neighborhood, and it's very difficult to get out of that bad link neighborhood. So you definitely want to make sure that you start off on the right track and get quality and relevant links. And this is just a simple diagram of some of the ways you can get links. So you can request links from different sources. That probably won't be very effective because people don't just give out links. You can do press releases for your firm. You can do media interviews. So if the local news station is looking to interview someone on something that's related to your areas of specialization, that's a great opportunity to get a high quality backlink. Um, one thing that you also want to look at is where are your competitors getting their backlinks from? And there are a variety of different tools you can use to get that information. But if, let's say, you're ranking number five and your competitor is ranking number one, a good strategy would just be to see where they're getting backlinks and try to get backlinks from those sources as well. You want to create content that is linkable. So if there's like an engaging tool you can use, so if there's a tool that can gauge if someone, for example, is ready for retirement or how much money they would need to retire safely, that's a great tool to include in your website, and that's something that people will link to automatically. Create engaging videos. As I mentioned before, videos, they can serve a wide variety of purposes online, including being linkable. Infographics. So if there is something, some frequent question that you're getting from clients, create an infographic that answers that question. Infographics look nice and they are very linkable material. People like to link to infographics. As I mentioned before, check out directories that are in your areas of specialization. So go after directories that are geo targeted. So Miami based business directories, Houston based business directories, San Francisco based business directories, and directories that are niche relevant. So financial advisor directories, um, something like estate planning directories, retirement directories, and so forth. Another way you can get backlinks is through forums and comments. So if there is a relevant forum out there, go in there maybe a few times a week and add a relevant comment that helps the folks there. Not only is that a great way to get relevant traffic back to your website, but you can also get some build your authority that way as well. And lastly, and this is actually one of our favorites to use, are guest blog posts. So there are different bloggers out there that are always looking for ways to add more useful content for their readership. So a great way, you have the expertise, just share it. Write up a good 1,000 word article and share it with someone, so a blogger in your niche or in your area. It's definitely helpful and it's definitely a way to get your content and your business in front of more eyeballs. Now moving on, and this is just an example here. So this is a search for a Austin financial advisor. And these metrics down here, there are several, but the one you need to be worried about here is the number of linking domains. So L stands for links, LD stands for linking domains. So you can see here, number 9, Barnett Financial, they have 482 links and 482 linking domains, while this website, Financial Engines, has 157. So as I mentioned before, the number of backlinks is very important in Google's eyes as far as ranking. You can see clearly why Barnett Financial is outranking Austin Financial Engines for Austin, just due to the number of backlinks. Now, another great way to build inbound links and authority is to consistently create fresh content. Now, you're in business, you help people with their financial matters, and therefore you're a subject matter expert. And you should take advantage of any opportunity you have to showcase that expertise. So that includes creating articles on your website and on other relevant websites. That includes creating videos on YouTube and cross marketing them on your social media pages and on your website, and creating images such as infographics and audio. Now, great idea you can do for audio if you do have some capacity, you can create a podcast, a weekly podcast or monthly podcast where you are answering different questions that you're getting from your clients, or you can even set it up in an interview style format where you are interviewing leaders in your industry. So a great example of this, let's say There's a planning expert who writes literature on the subject. A great idea if you focus on retirement planning is to interview that person and really help him showcase his or her expertise on your podcast. So, and it's important to create great content, but it's just as important to market that content and syndicate it to different sources online. So let's go back to your website. Let's say you create a great piece of content, it's very helpful, very useful. But if someone doesn't go to your website, they're never going to see it. So you want to make sure that you are marketing that content on your Facebook page, on your LinkedIn profile, on your company's LinkedIn profile. You want to put that content out there on Web 2.0 websites and just really put it, make it more visible to potential clients. And not only does this help you be more visible, but it helps build your authority from an SEO perspective.
Hi there, I hope you got great value out of that video. We've actually put together an implementation guide to go along with it. If you're interested in a step-by-step on how to set up your website, how to optimize it for SEO, or how to build authority and good backlinks to it, and other stuff like that, then I highly recommend that you download our free implementation guide. To download it, you can go to financierseo.net/free. The URL is actually at the bottom of this video, but again, that URL is financierseo.net/free. Thank you for watching and have a great day.